My name's Natalie Rae Good, and we are here at the Santa Fe Community College where I work in the community studio. I studied sculpture in school, so I was making a lot of kind of larger scale, unusual sculptures. I didn't realize when you finish school that you can't make big sculptures anymore. Like, it's not possible. I had moved to New York City and I had a tiny apartment and I had no space to work. So I started working in different media. So I was making drawings and prints, all different sorts of things. But I came into ceramics after moving to New Mexico and having access to a studio. So I started doing that down in Silver City at Western New Mexico University. I think I came into making ceramics in part because they were a push away from the monument. Like, ceramic objects have an assumed scale, like they're related to the body. I liked thinking about the fact that these objects are affordable, they exist in people's houses, and they're normalized artworks. So you don't have to be into art to really like the bowl that you use for your cereal that was handmade. You don't have to go to a museum to have that experience. I think I was thinking a lot about the woman's body as being the site for kind of usefulness, and laboring and birth being this kind of aid to capitalism in a way. I had been thinking about the vessel as being related to the body in its usefulness. And so it felt like a good kind of metaphor to use, something that is always assumed to be useful and accessible, to make it inaccessible, to make it kind of unfriendly in a way. One of the pieces is titled Womb, and it's like a really round shape. It has a really cozy kind of outer shape. And if you look at it directly on, it just looks like a round bowl. But when you come up on top of it, you see that there are all of these tendrils reaching out from the outsides, and it's completely inaccessible. And that's how, like, part of how I feel in relationship to this question, and also to the relationship that I've had, difficult relationship with my body. I think that all of the craft media have a lot of possibility to speak in conceptual ways and to also speak in more dematerialized ways. I mean, I think I came to the medium for its conceptual power. I wanted to make first these chain works that I was working on that felt like I wanted to use ceramics because it is so fragile and easy to break, and I wanted to make things that felt really tough. I feel like really inclined to make things, and I just move from my intuition. So I don't like start with my concept and then find ways to express that, which is sometimes why I make a lot of objects to get to where I want to, because I just move in the way that feels right. I love making things. I've always made things since I was a kid, and I can't help but make things. This has been the right place for me to work because it's super affordable, and I can learn a lot from other people who are in my environment, and also share with other students who are here. It's kind of rare to want to make anything at all, so if you do, you really should, and it's awesome. I'm gonna start crying. I feel so strongly about that.